99234, back off.
I don't have it.
Oh. Hold on, my brother's asking me a question. My brother wants to know how you don't have it.
I deleted it.
Can't find it?
No, I downloaded it and I deleted it, so I don't have it.
What's Titanfall 2 like? I've never played it.
It's a gun game.
Oh.
Join the broadcast, I'll show you.
Do what?
Join the broadcast that I have on.
I can't hear you. My brother is talking.
Join the broadcast.
Oh, okay. I forgot where to find the broadcast.
Go to party.
Okay.
Click options on me, and it should say join broadcast.
Players play together, share play, but it doesn't say.
Tell me when you're in it.
I saw the settings, but it doesn't say the thing I'm looking for.
Ow. Okay, go to notifications, and it should say invitation to broadcast.
My brother's trying to friend request you. He wants you to accept it.
I haven't got it yet. Yeah, I haven't got it yet.
He sent a friend request to you. Now I'm going to go to my notifications.
Okay, I'm dead.
Okay, got it.
You in? X. Tell me when you're in it, because I gotta show you something in it. You can see me now?
Yeah, you're trying to kill someone. Now you're not. I'm in it. Yeah. Okay. My sister's trying to hack me. Who is it?
Guess what that is? It's a giant robot. Dang it.
Have you friend requested me yet?
No, I haven't got your thing yet. Hold on. I'll be right back.
I'm back. Okay. Alright. I gotta warm something up anyway, so I'll be back myself. Maybe. You back? Hey, driver.
Well on your way to getting your Titan.
Just go get the other headset. When your friend requests you, you can join the party.
Your Titan is ready, pilot. Standing by for your call. You're a talented pilot. Show them what you've got. Valiant, but they won this one. War is not over yet.
He said he would be right back. Hey, driver. It says there's an error in your game. Guys, stop. Cut it out. Yeah, he has my
God damn it.
Guys, stop it! Let me stop. Just make me stop. Be nice to him. Well, I don't know though. Just give it to her! Stop it, guys! Don't! Stop it! Guys, stop. Are you still fight? This is too loud. No, it's too loud. Are you back? Kip, stop. Driver. Okay, then come. Driver? No, I'm calling my brother's name. Driver. This is not coming. Nope. Driver, you coming back? Driver, you coming? Caleb, stop it, cut it out. If I did, I would beat you. If I did, I would beat you. Hold on. Don't burn me, you hear me? Come on, this way. No, this way. Or else. I'm sorry. I'll go get you. But if anybody messes with me. Okay. There's gonna be zombies, so we have to burn them. Okay, wait. You go in front. I'm scared. Let me stay. Dude, there's gonna be zombies ahead. You gotta stay around. I'm your backup. What the hell? There's another one. I just have to kill all these. I didn't burn you. killed you. The zombies did. Want to get in front? Yeah, where are you going? I'll avenge you. Driver, are you there? Because my brother wants to know if you want to play Minecraft with us. Sure. We're not playing Plants vs. Zombies. Prove it. It doesn't matter what the difference is. Is it really Plants vs. Zombies? What the heck is this? What the? This is dumb. Driver, my brother said that I should get off the party chat, but I think no. You did say I should just get off the party. Okay, come here. I'm here. Yeah, go sit in the rocking chair. My brother says that he likes you. He's not back. Yeah. if zombie's not over there. That's not anything. Those are just other games. Come on, you're gonna do it. I'll be this one. That's not bad. You have to go back down here. Zombies down there. Remember? I'm being a Terminator. Hello. Technically, I can. Over here, dude. Get over here. Zombies are coming. Driver, you there?
Give two flying fucks about that piece of shit. Aggravate me to. I'm stupid. That's all y'all done is fucking argue. Bullshit. Since I walked in the door, wonder why I walked away.
Victim, she is sharing her story tonight at 7.
Turned around and it was gone. That quick.
So after someone stole her purse, she was victimized again by someone trying to sell her stolen cell phone. The clue that could help police get results, that is at 7. Also, what does Hulk Hogan have in common with plans for the world's tallest roller coaster? The answer could shake up iDrive, what we've uncovered tonight at 7.
Now to a real American hero, Chief Meteorologist Tom Sorrells with 24-inch pythons, not those piddly 23s.
I don't even know how to react.
You know,
Show us your pythons,
you don't know
Tom.
Hulk Hogan? He says he has 23-inch pythons.
Nah, that's your guy.
All right.
Okay, let's do weather.
Go ahead. Do the weather.
Okay. You really watch that stuff, really?
When I was a kid.
Okay.
You know that's fake.
My dad was a wrestler.
I know he was. I'm not knocking your dad's profession. I would never.
He'll come and get you.
No, clear early on tonight, then fog starting to set in late night for tomorrow. We'll have some areas that will have fog again tomorrow morning, much like they did this morning. Then we go sunny and warmer just like that. By Friday, it's going to be great. We're going to be very close to 80 degrees for our daytime high. On to radar tonight. Not a lot to talk about. We've been watching the radar sweeps for the last couple of days, and just not much to write home about. It's weird that we're right here in the middle of dry season. After all the action we've had this wintertime, suddenly it's just dry again, which is all good. Overnight lows this morning down to 43 degrees in the Villages, 44 in Sanford. We had 44 in Gainesville, and 42 was the overnight low out at the Cape. 43 did it in Orlando. Temperatures now, well, we bounced all the way back to a daytime high of 75. That beat the normal by 3. A normal high this time of year is only 72, but obviously we crushed it today. Temperature readings out there for the moment: 68 Pensacola, 71 New Orleans, up in Atlanta tonight at 67, 67 Jacksonville, 69 in Tampa, and right now in Miami it is 74. Right here at home where you live, 64 in Palm Coast, 66 in Ocala, 69 now in Orlando, and 67 in Cocoa Beach. 24-hour temp change. We're still 4 degrees warmer right now in Orlando than we were last night at the same time. So it's plenty warm no matter where you are. Wind support maintains that into the evening. We've got a 6-mile-per-hour wind right now that's helping keep that temperature up. Eventually the wind goes calm, and when it does, we're going to drop like a rock again. But all the moisture's up north, and a big ridge of high pressure parked right on top of us. It's keeping all the fronts away, so we're staying right where we are. We'll have fog in spots during the overnight, but not so much that I would alert you to be ready for a fog out. There may be some dense fog up north from the Villages to Marion County again, and a little more fog spread around through the area tomorrow. But overall, the clouds and rain forecast calls for things to stay dry, with the fronts washing out well north of Central Florida all the way into the weekend. Low tonight, 51 for you in Palm Coast, 45 in the Villages, 51 in Sanford, and the overnight low in Orlando is 52. Here's tomorrow.
Your forecast brought to you by Del Air Heating and Air Conditioning.
Beautiful day in the neighborhood again. Just keeps coming. 72 by lunchtime tomorrow. Daytime high is 78. Here's the week ahead. A high of 78 does it for tomorrow. Look at this overnight low tomorrow night. 55. Then on Friday, our high goes all the way to 79, almost 80. Come the weekend, Saturday and Sunday look beautiful. Even back to work on Monday. It's all good. We're still a week away from any real rain chance.
Look fantastic.
Couldn't look any better. Ping is here, and it's a huge day for college football.
This kid,
Guy, compared to you.
Okay, yeah, that's true. He's smart.
Once again, Inspector Clouseau is on the trail of the pink pants.
Football, I'll take that. Ooh, computer looks good. Oh, I'll take that gold.
Hands.
With who?
I don't know, some chick.
But isn't that the opposite of light?
I don't care. Nobody move. Nobody move at all.
You heard her.
You're watching Disney Channel. We'll be right back to the show.
This is life.
Come on, littles, we gotta go to set.
You ruined the massage session!
Stuck in the Water Park, the movie. Premieres Friday at 8, anywhere.
I have a permit.
That's not what I asked you.
There's someplace private we can go. Something my boys can't hear.
You know a retired Navy officer named Brendan Hayes?
Yeah, I know him. He's been accusing me of murder for the past 16 years.
When was the last time you saw him?
A couple weeks back, he showed up here and wanted me to confess. My problem is, I don't have anything to confess to. And go! That's when he took off. And no, I didn't follow him. And no, I didn't kill him.
Commander Hayes' death isn't public information. How do you know about it?
Private investigator told me.
What private investigator?
Big government agents came and figure out who's working a case.
You got a name?
This woman, older, she left a card.
Membership to the Sherlocks is a closely guarded secret. I'll speak to them personally.
No, I'll speak to them personally.
Chester, that would be a dreadful, horrible idea.
Why?
The Sherlocks are some of the most unique and forward-thinking criminologists I've encountered. But they do not play well with others.
Neither do I.
Dr. Mallard. Good evening, Stevenson.
Somebody's home?
Well, it's a family residence. It's handed down from generation to generation.
Can we just go in? Huh? Your secret knock is shave and a haircut?
Irony.
Donald, you're late.
Well, it looks like we're right on time.
Jennifer knows what I did. She sells us out. We go to the factory. Maybe we trust her.
No, we can't.
Jennifer's weak.
I'd like to come clean.
So what do you have for me?
Hurry into the JCPenney Stretch Your Penny sale. Get 25% off Nike for the whole family on t-shirts, shorts, leggings, and shoes. 25% off Nike right now. That's getting your pennies worth.
Ghirardelli of San Francisco. We carefully craft the finest chocolate so you can savor life's sweetest moments. We pour our hearts into every square.
Coaching means making tough choices.
Jim, you're in.
But when you have high blood pressure and need cold medicine that works fast, the choice is simple. Coracetin HBP is the only brand that gives powerful cold symptom relief without raising your blood pressure. Coracetin HBP.
Don't just eat. But don't.
Happy. Any information, please. Call Crime Stoppers. Thank you.
Thank you for coming and doing this. You did a good job. Thank you. Hopefully the increased reward money plus.
If you're gonna make an entrance.
Working with my mom for several years, just on different construction projects and, building kennels. Now working on this bar is just probably the coolest thing. We kind of knew the booze. We knew a couple of guys and they know the ins and outs on the bar scene. So they're going to help us with logistics and the finance.
She says nobody has seen or heard from Johnny Bravo since the shoot. Your favorite PBS shows, ready to watch when you are. Anytime, any place. Find more ways to explore than ever before at pbs.org/anywhere.
This Old House books, including Salvage Style Projects, are available in bookstores nationwide. Salvage Style Projects, 22 ideas for turning salvage finds into stylish enhancements. Step-by-step instruction and advice from This Old House.
New on Create, Patty's Mexican Table. Chef Patty's kitchen is bursting with many flavors from Mexico. Taste them all.
Don't try this at home. I am a professional.
I'm not gonna mess them up.
You have to taste it to make sure it's good.
The next morning.
Homicide Unit, Detective Curlin. You located our Toyota Echo?
Cedric's missing car has been found on a street 2 miles from the crime scene.
Excellent.
My business is built with passion, but I keep it growing by...
Hey,
No big deal. It'll happen when it happens. The important thing is we're having fun trying.
exactly. It's not about the results. It's about...
Finally, did you call my superior?
That has to be discovered.
I know convict music is expanding now into...
Yeah. So it's now Convict Cartel. You know, we're trying to open the gates and the doors, you know, just for the more inner cities, man, the urban community, give them that opportunity because, as you know, music and sports has been a huge outlet for us. So I want to make sure musically that all the most talented guys in those inner cities have the bright platform and opportunity. So Convict Cartel is pretty much providing that, you know?
Excellent. That's great. Great work you're doing. Thank you so much. Thank you, man. Thank you so much.
You got it, man.
All right, thanks. Okay, take a break. When we come back, serious drama for in New York City for Bethany Frankel, because you know she's been in this ugly battle with her ex-husband. Well, now it's ended up with him getting arrested after a screaming match, she says, outside their child's school.
What's a bigger surprise than learning you have a twin you've never...
The president gets his Secretary of State, but tempers flare over other nominees.
The senator apparently can't get the message from the chairman that this is over the top and inappropriate.
I think the senator from Texas doesn't get the message from the chairman.
Could you please leave personalities out of it? And the president is ready to go to war for his new Supreme Court nominee.
Go nuclear.
Also tonight, the U.S. responds to Iran's ballistic missile test.
We are officially putting Iran on notice.
Flying on the cheap, airlines compete to give you less. And once upon a time, a knight in fire gear saved her life.
My mother tried to set me up with him right from the get-go.
Really? Tonight, the storybook ending.
This is the CBS Evening News with Scott Pelley.
Rex Tillerson will be the next Secretary of State, the senior member of the Trump cabinet and fourth in line of presidential succession. The 64-year-old Texan is an engineer who spent more than 40 years at Exxon, the last 10 as CEO. Tillerson was attacked by Democrats over his close business ties to Russian President Vladimir Putin, and only 4 Democrats joined the majority Republicans in confirming him today. But that was 4 more Democrats than any other Trump nominee got today. Nancy Cordes is on Capitol Hill.
I have been informed that no Democrats will be in attendance this morning.
For a second day, Democrats boycotted committee votes for several cabinet nominees.
We are going to exercise whatever power we have through the Constitution.
Their defiance drew anger from Republicans.
This is simply a senatorial temper tantrum.
Who decided to bypass the rules and vote without them.
Mr. Grassley. Mr. Grassley, aye. Mr. Crapo.
Democrats did show up for a vote on Attorney General nominee Jeff Sessions, only to line up against their Senate colleague.
Mr. Coons.
No.
Mr. Blumenthal.
No.
The constant clash over nominees is taking its toll on the collegial Senate.
So I'd like to take this opportunity to set the record straight.
I object again. The senator apparently can't get the message from the chairman that this is over the top and inappropriate.
I think the senator from Texas doesn't get the message from the chairman.
Democrats don't have the numbers to defeat cabinet picks. How long do you plan to hold them up?
Our obligation is to thoroughly vet these nominees, and if it takes a little longer, they could be in office up to 4 years, and it makes eminent sense
to get their views out.
In one case, it might be working. 2 Republicans announced today they'll vote against billionaire Betsy DeVos for Secretary of Education. Alaska's Lisa Murkowski said she got thousands of calls.
And their concerns center, as mine do, on Mrs. DeVos's lack of experience with public education and the lack of knowledge that she portrayed in her confirmation hearing.
She and Senator Sanders are the first 2 GOP defections for any Trump cabinet pick. And if she loses even one more Republican vote, Scott, it will sink her nomination. Because as you can imagine, all of the Democrats are expected.
At the Capitol tonight. Today, the president told the Republican leadership to confirm his nominee to the Supreme Court, even if they have to change the rules of the Senate and vote with no Democratic support, which is such a break from Senate tradition that Washington calls it the nuclear option. Last night, President Trump nominated Federal Appeals Court Judge Neil Gorsuch of Colorado. And here's our chief legal correspondent, Jan Crawford.
A day after President Trump introduced him to the nation, Judge Neil Gorsuch started meeting with senators who will determine his fate.
I'm looking forward to getting the confirmation process started.
Tapped to replace a conservative icon, Gorsuch is said to have Justice Antonin Scalia's sharp intellect, and supporters say his congenial demeanor could help build consensus on a closely divided court. But as Gorsuch made the rounds on Capitol Hill, consensus was nowhere to be found, as Democrats like Massachusetts Senator Ed Markey vowed a fight.
I think that the Democrats should do everything they can in order to block his nomination.
With the battle lines drawn, liberal judicial activist groups are urging Senate Democrats to hold firm. On the right, the Judicial Crisis Network is spending $10 million on advertising, targeting red state Senate Democrats like West Virginia's Joe Manchin, who met with Gorsuch Wednesday.
We have a lot to talk about. We try to get to know each other.
Arguing for his nominee, President Trump said if Democrats filibuster, requiring 60 votes to end debate, Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell has an option.
I think there's a certain dishonesty if they go against their vote from not very long ago. But if we end up with that gridlock, I would say if you can, Mitch, go nuclear.
Now, under the so-called nuclear option, Republicans would change Senate rules to do away with filibusters for Supreme Court nominees. Scott, that would mean they could confirm Judge Gorsuch with a simple majority vote.
Jan Crawford for us tonight. Jan, thanks. The administration delivered a sharp warning today to Iran at the White House briefing. David Martin has that.
President Trump's national security advisor, Michael Flynn, used his first public appearance to declare a new hardline policy toward Iran.
Iran is now feeling emboldened. As of today, we are officially putting Iran on notice.
Flynn was referring to Iran's recent test of a ballistic missile. The test was considered a failure by U.S. intelligence because it exploded after flying 600 miles. But Flynn said it defied a UN resolution barring Iran from testing missiles capable of carrying a nuclear warhead. Iran's foreign minister denied the charge and issued his own warning to the U.S. The U.S., he said, must not abuse this issue to spark a fresh tension. Flynn also cited Monday's attack against a Saudi Arabian frigate off the coast of Yemen by Iranian-backed rebels. Some U.S. intelligence analysts concluded the rebels thought they were attacking an American warship, even though there were no U.S. ships in the area at the time. A White House official said the administration was reviewing all options against Iran, from economic to military. It's too soon to say the Trump administration and Iran are now on a collision course, but that White House official said Iran should heed Flynn's warning and change its behavior. Scott?
David Martin at the Pentagon. David, thank you. President Trump and his daughter took a helicopter today to Dover Air Force Base in Delaware to honor Navy SEAL Ryan Owens, who was killed in a raid against al-Qaeda. U.S. diplomats are warning Trump's ban on refugees and citizens from 7 predominantly Muslim countries makes the U.S. less safe, not more. Major Garrett is at the White House.
I'm a bit uncomfortable with the very public activities, candidly, and I think that has to be very, very carefully considered.
Former CIA Director David Petraeus told Congress today the unprecedented uprising of dissent within the State Department over President Trump's immigration and refugee order cannot be ignored.
There could come a point in time where if your advice is not taken over and over and over again, then I think you actually have an obligation to your own organization and to the country to say, perhaps I should let you get someone whose advice you might listen to, since mine is not being regarded.
More than 800 career diplomats have signed a dissent cable that Rex Tillerson, confirmed today as Secretary of State, will find waiting for him at the State Department. The cable said Mr. Trump's order will have little practical effect in improving public safety because a vanishingly small number of immigrants to the U.S. have committed acts of terrorism. The net result will not be a drop in terror attacks in the United States, it said. Rather, it will be a drop in international goodwill toward Americans. The dissent process began during the Vietnam War and allows diplomats to protest government policy without fear of retribution. White House Press Secretary Sean Spicer was asked about pushback at the State Department on Monday.
I think that they should either get with the program or they can go.
Would not defend the immigration executive order.
Is it the president's point of view that when there is dissent, it can be rooted in a philosophical disagreement that's not necessarily in defiance of his orders, and that there can be a dialogue?
People have a right to speak their mind, but I think there's a difference between expressing dissent and concern and not implementing a lawful order, as the acting attorney general did the other night.
The White House today also issued what it called a clarification, saying anyone with a green card is now fully exempt from the executive order's travel restrictions. Scott, when that order was originally unveiled, the White House said the travel ban did apply to green card holders, then said no, they would only face extra scrutiny in the process. This latest change, it bears noting, is a result of both internal and external criticism.
Major Garrett at the White House, thanks. Americans working in Iraq are telling our Charlie D'Agata that the travel ban is complicating their work.
Working in Iraq has always been a risky prospect, especially for U.S. citizens. But lawyer Thomas Donovan says the new immigration ban just made it more dangerous.
This ban makes it more difficult for us to live and to work and to gain the trust of the Iraqi people that we need to continue doing our jobs.
He's been working in the energy sector here for the past 10 years. He's seen the worst of the civil unrest that followed the war. But he told us joining forces with the Iraqis to fight ISIS had improved relations. Until the travel ban sent that into a tailspin.
For those Iraqis that simply do not understand it and see it as a Muslim ban, all that it becomes is more ammunition to use and more reason to not trust the United States and the people of the United States that work here.
Some companies with American employees aren't taking any chances. We've learned one business has already pulled U.S. staff out of Baghdad. The Iraqi parliament has voted unanimously to retaliate, though it's not clear what they'll do. Hanan Fatlawi led the fight.
It's a bad message to Iraqis.
You have said it's insulting.
Yes, it's insulting. That's why.
And she said it plays right into the hands of ISIS.
No, this is a negative message to other Muslims to be extremists. If you treating someone in a bad way, you encouraging him to be bad.
We're expecting widespread anti-American demonstrations here in Baghdad and several other cities on Friday, Scott, to denounce the ban and demand Americans be expelled.
Charlie D'Agata for us tonight. The ban is at the center of a legal battle here at home, and DeMarco Morgan is following that.
The cheers erupted the moment word spread. The ACLU had just persuaded a federal judge to halt deportations of immigrants and refugees from 7 predominantly Muslim countries. That was Saturday night, and lead attorney Lika Lernt was the crowd's hero.
I expected there to be people outside the courtroom after we won, but to walk out and see 1,000 people cheering, just an unbelievable experience.
U.S. District Judge Ann Donnelly also ordered the government to provide the ACLU with a list of anyone being detained by customs at U.S. airports.
The judge, in a nutshell, saw through what the government was doing and gave us what we wanted.
But after 4 days, Gallant is frustrated. The government has not provided that list. The government says there are no names to provide, since all 109 people held over the weekend have been released. But Gallant believes the 109 number is low, and there were actually hundreds more affected. He wants to know who they are and where they are.
One thing we're going to see from the list when we get it is that people were actually removed from the country after we filed the case. If that's true, and we believe it is true, we will go back to court and ask that those people be brought back to the United States because they could be in real danger.
What's the end goal?
I think the end goal is to get our refugee system and our immigration system back to where they were before this Muslim ban came out.
Lawyers are scheduled to be back in court tomorrow. Scott, it's a status hearing when the judge will determine where both sides stand and what should happen next.
DeMarco Morgan, thanks. In another big story tonight, inmates are holding hostages inside a maximum security prison in Delaware, and Chip Reed is there. Chip?
Well, good evening. This hostage situation began at about 10:30 this morning when a prison guard made an emergency call for immediate assistance after 5 corrections employees were taken hostage by inmates. Police and SWAT teams responded quickly. This afternoon, 1 hostage was released with non-life-threatening injuries, but the other 4 are believed to still be in there, and we do not know their condition. Law enforcement agencies, including the FBI, are trying to negotiate a peaceful resolution, and we are told that there are, quote, good negotiations going on. A lawsuit was filed against this facility in 2015 over its treatment of mentally ill patients. That suit was settled in September. And Scott, according to the Justice Department, the Delaware prison system has the 5th highest rate of overcrowding in the nation.
Chip Reed in Dover, Delaware, thanks. Coming up next on the CBS Evening News, airlines are taking no frills to new lows. And later, an inspiring couple reaches new heights.
Type 2 diabetes? Listen up. We're not professional athletes, but that doesn't mean we're giving up.
I'm in this for me.
For me. Along with diet and exercise, Farxiga helps lower blood sugar in adults with type 2 diabetes, lowering A1C by up to 1.
Such as rash, swelling, difficulty breathing or swallowing. Stop taking and seek medical help right away. Do not take Farxiga if you have severe kidney problems, are on dialysis, or have bladder cancer. Tell your doctor right away if you have blood or red color in your urine or pain while you urinate. Farxiga can cause serious side effects, including dehydration, genital yeast infections in women and men, serious urinary tract infections, low blood sugar, and kidney problems. Stop taking Farxiga and call your doctor right away if you have signs of ketoacidosis, which is serious and may lead to death.
I'm in this for my family.
I'm in this for me.
Ask your doctor about Farxiga and learn how you can get it for free.
Your insurance company won't replace the full value of your totaled new car. The guy says, you picked the wrong insurance plan. No, I picked the wrong insurance company.
With new car replacement, we'll replace the full value of your car, plus depreciation. Liberty Mutual Insurance.
More doing chores for mom per roll? Bounty is more absorbent, so the roll can last 50% longer than the leading ordinary brand. So you get more life per roll. Bounty, the quicker picker-upper.
As I was researching my family tree, I discovered a woman named Marianne Gaspard. I became curious where in Africa she was from. So I took the Ancestry DNA test to find out more about my African roots. Ancestry really helped me fill in a lot of details.
Finished. You wouldn't want your painter to quit partway.
Think you missed a spot.
So when it comes to pain relievers, why put up with just part of a day? Aleve. Live whole, not part.
You want this color over the whole house.
Just when you thought there were no comforts left in air travel, airlines are about to launch a new, lower class of service. Here's Chris Van Cleve.
American and United Airlines will soon offer a limited number